What's going on, folks? Today's topic is going to be on bad reselling experiences. For me, I just had one. I literally just came back from a person's home. They actually invited me out and told me they were selling a bunch of items they were trying to liquidate. I didn't know if it was if they were resellers themselves, if they went to the flea market, if they were just trying to have a yard sale. They just accumulated stuff from friends and family. Well, let me just put it to you this way. Over the course of about 30 minutes, I slowly came to understand that they were flea market resellers. Uh, Although I was told yard sale prices on the phone, I got there and they were not asking yard sale prices. When it came time to settle up, right, what ended up happening is the it was a husband and wife, right? They were a little bit older, and the wife wanted way too much for the stuff. She wanted retail, what I would sell it for. And I just can't do that. There was a time where I would have just easily caved and I just would have said, you know what, fine, go ahead, do what you need to do, no worries. I'm not that way anymore. I don't do that. I don't cave. I've gotten better about that because it ends up burning me. Why am I just going to give them money and not make any myself? I mean, I'm in the business of making money. That's what this is. So the art of negotiating really came into play. And I was able to come away to where I think I'll be able to at least get a 60% margin. I'll be close to, yeah, about 3/4 of my money I'll make back, which, it's fine. It's fine. It's all part of the game, right? And I just say that because we all have these experiences and I think we should share them more. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Reselling is not all rainbows and butterflies. There are so many different aspects to this business. It's a business, it's life, right? Life is varied. It has its up, it has its downs. It's just that's life in a nutshell. So the second one that I was thinking of is I literally drove an hour to go meet this reselling couple. They used to resell at flea markets. And the way I understood it, they were trying to liquidate stuff and let go of stuff and just let go and make enough money to where they would be happy, right? So once I got there, I started asking prices and it was just too high. It's ridiculous, and I don't know what they think it's worth. But when you're selling on eBay, Poshmark, or some other reselling platform, there's only a certain amount that you can charge. Now, I know with Amazon, you can do a double charge. Well, what I mean by that is you can charge twice what you would get for it, like on eBay. And that's just the nature of Amazon because Amazon has built their business so that it is very, uh, that they've just built that in, right? Everybody uses Amazon. They're used to paying what they're paying. So that's how people are able to buy like consoles, video game consoles on eBay and flip them for like a 50 to 60% profit margin on Amazon, right? I've had that happen a lot. I mean, list a console that's semi in demand, you're going to get multi offers very fast. I mean, printer ink's another one of them, right? You can list HP printer ink, especially new in box, like the office kind, like you would actually have an office for a big printer. And I mean, literally, there has to be a bot on eBay because as soon as I listed it, right, I got an immediate offer for like X amount. And then I took the listing down, did it again, same thing. So back to this experience, right? I go outside, right? I go to this person's house in Fayetteville and I go outside and I look at all the stuff they have to sell and it was just junk. It was junk. It wasn't in good condition. Everything they wanted too much on. And, he said, hey, I'll make a deal with you. I'll do good. And it just wasn't. It just wasn't. It was not a good deal. It was it was stuff he either couldn't sell or he just refused to sell. And see, folks, this brings us into a larger issue, which is hoarding. Hoarding is a huge problem in this community. It just is. And I don't think it's people necessarily who are resellers themselves, but a lot of our buyers, well, not buyers, but a lot of our sellers are people who actually have inherited these hoarded homes. And let's say their mother, their grandmother, their grandfather, their father was a hoarder, and then they're responsible for cleaning it out. And rather than just getting a dumpster and cleaning everything out and throwing it away, they say, maybe I can make a little bit of extra money. So you have different options for liquidating stuff at that rate. You can do it yourself, which takes time and energy. You can hire a auction company, right? Like an estate sale company. You can also take it to an auction. They'll get rid of it as well. They take like, I don't know how much percentage they take, but they take a decent amount. Or you can just throw it away. Or you can call somebody like me or someone else, and they could potentially do a bulk buy, right? I know people who buy estates, whole estates, and they make their money on it. So there's a lot of different ways to make money on estates, yard sales, all that stuff. Uh, so, we're in the dead of winter right now. It's the middle of December. Christmas is coming up soon, holidays. And I'm telling you, I mean, you have to really be creative during these months when you source. And for me, I've had a lot of success going to my local flea market. That's been very beneficial for me. I'm trying other flea markets too, right? Because we have to go to where the sellers are, where the buyers are. And each area has its different pros and cons, has its different prices, right? I could get something for cheaper at a yard sale versus a flea market. I guess it depends on who you talk to, but for the most part, my experience has been people go to the flea market in part to sell at a little bit of a higher rate. They're not going to be selling at eBay or Amazon, hopefully, but they are definitely selling at a little bit higher than a yard sale. Yard sales and garage sales are typically where you're going to find the cheapest stuff. A lot of times that's just, families or people that just want to get rid of stuff. They want to get a little bit of cash. They don't care. They want it out of their hair and get a little bit of money, right? Maybe to go buy dinner or whatever, something like that. So those are the two primary bad experiences I've had. And, I suspect that I will have more experiences like that. And what I'm working to do is implement systems within my business so that I can negate that as much as possible, right? Because I don't want to have a scenario where I encounter the same thing again and I haven't learned anything. I'm a big believer in learning from your mistakes and growing, right? Evolve, adapt, evolve, right? Change. Oh, this didn't work. Try this. This didn't work. Try that. This didn't work. Try different things. And that's the same way with reselling. Same thing with everything now. I mean, our world and economy has got to the point where we're forced to do that. A lot of people are getting into reselling just to have some secondary income, right? And you're all welcome. I'm a huge fan of Tech and Sports. He thinks reselling is only on the upward trend. I agree with him. I think now more than ever. I would be lying to say that I don't think that YouTubers, specifically reselling YouTubers, don't have something to do with like thrift stores raising their prices or things like that. But I think overall it's going to happen either way. So you might as well just be on the side that's winning. And to be honest, the reselling game is a winning game. Now, who knows how long we're going to be on this trajectory? I don't know. But all I do know is that it's working. We're able to make some additional income, make some money, make ends meet. And especially in dire times like that, like this, that's what we need. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching another video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.